Welcome to Power Over Debt, Breaking the Debt Cycle. We're delighted that you've joined Evergreen Direct Credit Union for this important program to help you get and stay out of debt. We encourage our participants to discuss these topics with their family. My name is Wendy Wagner, and I'll be your presenter today. This seminar is geared towards individuals who are already in debt, as well as those who wish to stay out of debt. The purpose of this seminar is to give you valuable tools to manage your personal finances and your debt during good times and bad. What is debt? It's money that you borrow with an understanding and agreement that you will repay the funds. Not all debt is bad. Good debt can be considered an investment if the money is spent on something that appreciates in value, such as a house. What is required to dig your way out of serious debt? Willpower, a commitment to change and break old habits, perseverance, a serious plan, and determination. Debt is often first categorized by whether it is secured or unsecured debt. Secured debt means there is collateral or security on the loan that the lender can take if you do not make your payments. If you owe on a loan that you took out for the purchase of a home or a car, you likely have secured debt. Unsecured debt means there's no collateral. The most common form of unsecured debt is your credit card. Unsecured debt is backed by the borrower's word, good name, reputation, and credit history. Debt can also be categorized as being either installment debt or revolving debt. Installment debt means you're making a monthly payment for a certain or set amount. The amount of fees and interest are determined in advance and become calculated into your payment. The payments are installment payments. An example of revolving debt, on the other hand, is credit card debt. When you have a credit card with a balance on it, the balance will change or fluctuate depending on how many charges are made with it. It is called revolving debt because the total amount you owe will always change from month to month. What is the definition of credit? It's a short-term loan that allows you to purchase now with the promise that you'll pay it back later. Now, we've discussed installment versus revolving debt and secured versus unsecured. What are some of the benefits of credit? Besides the benefits that are listed on this slide, if you use it wisely, it can enhance your lifestyle, making it easier to purchase larger items like furniture or a car. Using a credit card wisely is like having an interest-free loan, as long as you pay it off in full when the bill comes due. Otherwise, you're charged interest, which increases the cost of the item that you purchased. These are a few of the most common warning signs that you are in over your head with debt. Paying bills late, only making minimum payments, at or near your limit on credit cards, don't know how much you owe, use cash advances to pay other bills, denied credit or credit purchases, get calls from collection agencies, lie to spouse, family about debt. More of your total income is going towards debt. If you experience any one of these, take steps immediately to get yourself back on track. If you have experienced more than one of the warning signs on this slide, consider visiting with staff at the credit union who can either help you or make appropriate referrals. The longer you wait, the harder it will be to get back on track. So take steps to get back on track as soon as possible. The worst thing you can do is nothing. One of the best ways to explain why it is important to have good credit history is to explain how much it costs to have poor credit history. Let's say you need a car loan for $14,000 and you finance it for 4 years. With good bill-paying history, you might get it financed at 5%. At 5% interest, your monthly payment will be $323, and you'll pay a total of $15,504 for the $14,000 loan. But if you have poor bill-paying history, you will have to pay a much higher interest rate. In this example, the person pays an interest rate of 14%, and they pay $60 a month more than the person with good credit history, which amounts to about $18,384 over those 4 years. So the person with poor credit history in this example paid almost $3,000 more for the same car, and their payment was $60 more. To get the best interest rates and lowest payments possible, use credit wisely and reap the benefits. We'll talk about this more later. A credit report is a record of your bill-paying history. A credit score is a number used by credit bureaus to indicate your likeliness to pay or not based on your past history and current use of credit. Credit score is a big factor when determining your rate of interest on all types of loans. Oftentimes, your auto insurance provider is factoring in your credit score to determine your rates also. This can affect getting rentals or even employment. In a nutshell, there are 5 variables that affect your credit score. Paying your bills on time, no matter how big or small the payment is. One late payment on your credit report will affect your credit score dramatically. Amount owed to creditors is 30% of your credit score. When looking at revolving limits available to you, how much you've utilized. We will discuss this later. Length of credit history is 15% of your credit score. Try to keep your oldest revolving credit open. New credit is a factor. If you're just building or rebuilding your credit history, getting many accounts at one time can harm your score. Consider adding new credit carefully and making a plan when considering large loans such as a mortgage. For types of credit currently in use, an example of a healthy mix may include a mortgage, a credit card, a personal loan, and a retail card. If you would like a copy of the materials from this seminar, please email marketing@evergreendirect.org. I would also like to invite you to take the next step in getting out of debt by calling the credit union at 360-943-7676 or 1-800-327-4286 and schedule an appointment with an account manager as soon as possible. Our staff is in the business of changing members' lives. We can help. Call today.